I love it when my friends design cute, crafty things. Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. Today I am going to be creating with a gorgeous line of products from my friend Carissa Wiley for Spellbinders. Carissa was kind enough to send me these to play with, and when you see the card and how stinking cute it is, I think you're going to agree. She did a heck of a job. She did. To see that card project, stick around. It's coming up next. Here are some of the products I'm going to be playing with today, and I want to thank Spellbinders for sending this to me. These are all new products designed by my friend Carissa Wiley, and oh my goodness, she's going to have so many great samples, so I'll be sure to put a link in the YouTube description to Carissa's channel so you can see what she creates with. But I thought what I would do today is start out by foiling some things so I have choices, and then I am going to use this stencil today and some of these balloons to create a birthday card. So I'm going to get set up for some glimmer foiling, and that will be the first step. I just wanted to point out that these are a set, these are a set, and this right here is a set. So I'll be sure to have it all linked separately in the description. I've got a piece of Concord and Ninth cardstock, and I've heard this is very nice for foiling. So here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to take a piece of foil. This is the matte gold foil. And because I'm not too worried about overfoiling, I'm going to take pretty side to pretty side, right? We're going to pop you here. I will put a little tape on it just to hold that in place. And then I've got a little tape here as well, so that I can have this little for you, and I want to squeeze in one more little friend there. So I'm actually going to do a couple of these because I need to have more balloon strings. And now that this is nicely warmed up, I think what I will do, all right, let's see if this works, holding these in place, right? I'm going to put them down right here. Well, let's see, let me take that too. I don't want that to flip open. There we go. All right, we're gonna pop it down like that. And now that that's on, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the timer. And I'm going to take my shims, place that down, and place that down. All right, next, I'll get my machine ready to run this through. All right, the light is green, so I'm just going to disengage. Put this right on the platform and run it through. And I'm not coming back through. Oh, look, I had some hair in there that I was cooking up. Cooking up some of my hair, that's just great. Take this off. And I will slide this out. The sides are nice and cool. Put it right back in here for now. And let's lift this up and see what we got. All right, one already fell off. Let me take you. Well, these are all kind of stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick little peel and reveal. And we will see. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it worked great. I may not be the slickest foiler in the land. Ooh, but that looks really good. All right, that's exactly what I was hoping for. I'll do a couple more things off camera just so that I can have a few choices, but I definitely need another one of those friends. Actually need two more. So I'll go ahead and do those, and then we will start in with some stenciling. While I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of foiling, I also wanted to show you one other thing I'm going to do, and that is taping one of these greetings right into this circular foil plate. Don't know if I'm going to do anything with it, but I'm very proud of myself for understanding how this is going to go onto the platform. So, still foiling, we're almost done. So now I've got a bunch of things to cut out, and I have my cutting plates here, and I'll just cut a few things out. It's kind of hard to fit everything here on this. I have such limited space where I cut from because my computer sits right to the north. So we'll just go through here. Okay. Keep pulling it that way. There we go. Ooh, good cracking. All right, so that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get all the cuts made for all of the pieces. And look at this, look how nice that is. So we have that, which we're gonna be ink blending. We have a greeting. We have a little balloon string. So I'm gonna cut the rest of these things out. And then we're gonna have a hootenanny of fun putting things together and doing some fun ink blending. So I'm going to use the platform of my stamp wheel today, and I actually might just take it out. This thing is so cool because it works so well as something to hold for stenciling. It's crazy. But I'm going to take it out because I'm not 100% sure which parts of the stencil I'm going to use. So let me pop this in here, okay, like that. It's just going to hold that nicely in place. Now, I am not 100% sure how I'm going to use this, but there is a little divider there, and I don't know if that's to make a two-tone balloon, but I just want a circle stencil, so I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do a little stencil surgery here, and I'm going to go right here and just go cut. And go to the other side and do the same thing because I want to have that full circle. And you know what? That's perfect. It's going to be just fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the masks as they are intended. These little extra pieces that are in, you don't want to throw those away. And here, I'll actually zoom in here a little bit. Don't throw them away because they're going to protect other parts of your circles, right? And I actually don't want to have too much tape on my foil. There we go. All right, so I'm going to hold that in place, and I'm going to just do my first circle. And for the first circle, I really just want to have a nice little bit of color, okay? So I'm going to press this into place. I'm going to take a little bit of, getting a little wild here. Take a little low tack tape right there, and that's not going to harm my foil. And I'm going to get a blending brush here. I'm just going to wipe this down a little bit. And I'm going to bring in my pink. And this is Pink Lemonade from Concord and Ninth. I'm going to load up my brush, but I really do want to make sure that I am coming in with a nice light hand here. So I'm going to tap a bit off, not onto the mat. Trust it will work, I hope. And actually, I'm getting nervous that my brush is going to get too aggressive. So I'm just going to come in here from the bottom, like that, nice and soft. And then just blend up. Oh, that's really pretty. Getting very proud of my soft blend skills. All right. So that is balloon one. And I think that's really pretty. Yeah, this thing to hold things in place, because look at it, it just sticks. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right. And these friends too are just so nice. So don't, like I said, oh, there you go. It's fine. It's funny because the paper sticks the least, I think, of all the things, but I am going to wipe this off and get rid of the tape. Don't worry about using your tape again because you can make a mess out of it. I am going to clean with a little alcohol real quick, and I'll be right back for the next layer. My next color is going to be Clementine. And you know I love the pink, orange, and yellow. So we're gonna, again, load up the brush. And I just wanna make sure I'm getting a true representation of the color, but I'm tapping a lot off, as you can see. And again, I'm gonna come in, I've masked this area off as well. And we're coming in really light. Darker at the bottom. And then we'll lighten up. Maybe a little higher up there. Okay, and that will soften out a bit as well. Get a little more over here. Because what I want to do next is pick this up, right? Get all those things off. And I want to add a pattern into this balloon. So I want to bring in probably that one, but I just want to do a little of it. I don't want to get super aggressive with it. And in that regard, I think I'm going to take my smaller blender brush, tap some of this off, and just, oh wait, let's see. I'm not quite lined up where I want to be. There we go, like that. Okay, lift that. I'm not even going to go all the way up with it. Come here now. I'm going to go here. So we're just putting some of that pattern, a little darker here, and then lighter going up, like that. Lift that up, and that should be plenty. Oh, isn't that cute? Kind of looks like an orange. All right. Again, let me clean this off and we'll do the third color. I'm using both of the little half circle masks here to protect what is here. Although you do have to be careful. I'm seeing a little bit of lifting with the foil, so be a little mindful of that. Come here now. Let's go gentle. All right, I'm going to make sure that's right in on here. There we go. All right, my pink tape was wanting to lift. All right, that good, that good. Now I'm going to bring this in like that. Okay, and I'm going to, again, pop a little there. Take my yellow brush, and this is Buttercup. Tapping a lot of that off, and then just bringing that in. That's really pretty. Lift. Okay. Yeah, I can see a little lifting. So don't put your tape, if it's purple tape or pink tape, don't put it right on, because that, my friends, is not what you want. But that's okay. Nobody's even going to really notice that. So I'm keeping this here for a second. And then I'm just going to put this little stripey stripe friend. Which way do I want to go? Maybe like that. And press that down. And I'm just going to add a few stripes. And I will use a smaller brush for this. See, I'm tapping a lot off because I don't want it to be really aggressive in color. We'll just do that. Make it really light. Like that. All right. Oh, I love it. I love that look. That is what I was hoping it would look like. Okay, so that's how I did my balloons. And now I'm going to get ready to finish out the card. I did want to show you, I learned this from Carissa. She had a pretty little bottle and I'm like, where'd you get that cute bottle? Amazon. And alcohol is great for cleaning stencils quickly while you're working because it dries right away. It's easy to clean off, you know, whatever type of surface you're working on. And I love that tip for, you know, just that when you're trying to do it quickly and, you know, it's not going to harm anything. Your stencils are going to be just fine, but they're going to be immediately dry for using the next time you're going in with the next layer or color. So just a little tip. Thanks, Carissa. Okay, I'm going to put a little foam tape. Now there are little friends here that go into these little slots. And we're going to figure that out in a second. Well, they don't all go in, but it'll all make sense. So we're going to pop this up with some foam tape. Get some on here, like that. I'm also going to need to put foam on the bottom here to get some support. And actually, let me grab scissors that are a little longer. I want to make sure that my length is right. And then I'm just gonna do like strips. And these scissors are so nice for just, oh, it just disappeared on me, but there it is. And now I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Let me see. Let me cut one a little thinner. In fact, now I'm going to grab another. No. We're good. We're good. This is the stuff. You have so many scissors for so many different things. Foam strips would work too. Oh my gosh, it keeps sending them flying. But here's what I'm going to do. I'll take that little thin area, cut, and that way I can get support on the bottom like that. So let me repeat that. Because that's far too tedious to make you watch again. I went ahead and made a white note card because I'm just taking entirely too long with this. So there's two little slots here, and if you just kind of go like that, oop, I just put tape in there, you will see, right, there it cuts these little slots. And that is to tip in these little friends, okay? So I've got, but I don't think I'm gonna put them in until I have, well, maybe I will, we'll see. I want to make sure that I get my balloons in the right place. So we're going to take one of those. Come on now, get in there. I can do it. I can do this. I'm a highly trained professional. There we go. Okay, so there's a little balloon on its stem. And see, you can see how that this is going to be so nice to hold that down, right? And then, yep, that's coming through like it's supposed to. We're going to do the next one. Come on, cardstock. Oh, I had it and I moved away. There we go. Okay, so then that one is in there too. Okay, so now I've got two. And the other balloon, I'm gonna put that underneath in a way that will probably make sense, but let's get some liquid out here. And let's take this off because I'm gonna use the Eat Cake, I think, but I haven't put foam tape on that yet because I'm not 100% sure. I do think I will take these off as well because I can see where they're poking through. That's basically where I want them to be. I want these to be straight if I can get them straight, like so, you know. And actually, what if I put a little tiny bit of tape just to make sure they don't shift? I could do that. Let's do that, okay? So we go like this. We're imagining we're straight, and we'll just put a little tape. That won't shift, and a little bit, oh my gosh, there's so much, a little bit right there, and there. So see, that just holds them parallel, and now I can go ahead and just add my liquid glue. And the liquid glue is just to give it a little bit of float time on the note card. Please forgive my head if it gets in the way. I want to keep it about the same from side to side. And drop that there. And make sure the balloon strings look straight. And they do. Oh my gosh. That's really cute. That is super cute. Okay. Now, I'm gonna figure out the placement for Eat Cake, and I actually think we'll just slide that one probably there, and then I'm gonna pop Eat Cake up a little higher. So let me grab a little more foam. And again, I'll put a little liquid glue here, just so that I have that little bit of playtime. And I would like my tweezers for this, because then I can see where I'm shoving it up there. All right, so I'm gonna lift this and just make sure that is underneath so it feels like it's coming out of the balloon up top. Drop that so it's parallel. And now on here, let's just see if this works. Yeah, look at how cute that is. Carissa, I hope you love this because I wanted to make something that you looked at and thought, hey, she did a good job with my products. All right. Again, liquid for the win. And we are definitely going to be putting some shine on here. I actually am going to go here first. Let's go like that. Eat Cake. Oh, although part of me doesn't want to do a gosh darn thing because that is just so cute on its own. Oh boy, I don't know. Let me think about it. I actually really like this arrangement. I'm gonna do it. I just think they're very cute. I looked for the little tiniest ones that I could find. So I've got successive sizes here. We'll just put a little dab of glue to finish this out. Boop. A little more than that. There we go. Boop. One right in there. Boop. Just like it was meant to be. Love that. One there. Boop. And that little baby. Boop. Right there. And that's the finished card project. I love it. I mean, you've got your shine, right, from the foil, really soft ink blending. I think it's reading funny on my camera, but that's just what happens sometimes in the studio. I think that is so stinking cute. All right, I want to show you one other card that I made with some of the other pieces. Actually, I'm going to show you this because I think it might work. And I wanted to do something with this balloon, so I grabbed a little masking magic. And I want to mask, I don't know how to do this. I want to mask the inside, right? So I feel like if I figure out where that is, like that, does that look like it's, that I can come around there? Oh yeah, that looks good. See that? Lift this up, okay? Although, oh, I hope the masking magic doesn't rip my foil off, but let's give it a whirl. We'll see. All right, drop it down like that. Because all I wanted to be able to do here was take some pink lemonade, okay, and make a pink balloon that will resist the color. So you're just coming in from here, right? Getting that a little darker, getting it a little darker. But then, very soft and light going up. Like that. Okay? Get just enough in there, right? But when I peel this off, let's hold our breath on the foil. Masking magic does nothing to foil. Oh, look at that. Now that is cool to know. Wow, masking magic is pretty amazing. Okay, and now I'll turn this into a card. I finished off this card by popping it up, and I actually did this off camera. I splattered on, or spattered, some of this Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigment in Gilded, and it's so nice because it gives you a beautiful, like gold shimmery metallic paint look, and I'm not sure, there you can kind of pick it up right there. See that? Isn't that pretty? And that is the second card for today. So those are my finished cards for today, and I think the sets are so fun. I think this is such a cute idea. I also have these other little greetings that I've already done that I can use for something else as well. And I hope this inspires you to check out this new set of products from Spellbinders and Carissa Wiley. Thanks so much for watching today. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video below in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you, so hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you back here with another card project soon.